Take a trip with me, fellers. You had a long day at your 9 to 5 job. So you get your 3-year-old gym bag you haven't cleaned out yet. You hop in your 10-year-old Toyota Camry that you're still making payments on. You head 15 minutes to the gym on a packed Monday after your 9 to 5 job. And you go to a Globo gym because it's cheap. And you're circling the parking lot for 15 minutes before you find a decent spot that's not handicapped because you're still a decent person. You think you are anyway. So you find a spot finally. You park. You drag your knuckles to get in there. And of course, it's Monday. It's chest day. So what do? You're looking around and you're standing there with your duffel bag, looking like you know what you're doing. It takes 10 minutes for a bench to open up, and you excitedly rush to it, claim it, put a water bottle on it, your headphones, whatever you got to do. So it took you 10 minutes to do that, 15 minutes to drive there, 15 minutes to park. You're already 45 minutes in, staying there almost 6:30 now. And you're just now doing one of these, warming up, right? Thinking you're doing something, doing a couple of windmills, just people are looking at you. So you got to do something. You're not just going to, warm up with 135, God forbid, on your bench press that you claimed. You didn't even wipe down the previous sweat from the guy doing 95 pounds on. But you're a respectable human being at this point in your lifting career. You're past some of the late novice stages. You're well in your ranks at 225 bench press. You're proud of it. Took you a while. You did it. What you are doing now is you're at the edge of the bench just like I am now, pondering around, looking at your fellow gym goers. You finally warmed up. Your creaky shoulders are finally all lubricated. You're ready to press your 225 you have on the bar. And your eyes are arrested by the bench press next to you. There's a guy loaded up with 315 on there. You had no idea. You were too busy warming up to notice this. But you also noticed something else. He's quite a bit objectively smaller than you. You put the work in. So you're thinking, there's no way he can lift that. You know he can't. He's smaller than you. There's no way. So we all do this. You're excited to possibly see this man fail. You're like, he hasn't earned it. We're going to watch him crash and burn because you got to earn the bench press at 315. So he's a nice guy. He has a really good aura, really good feel. So he comes up to you and he says, "Hey, bro, I need a spot." And you're like, "Oh, yeah, perfect. I'd love to pick this up from you when you can't lift it all the way up. I'd love to do that." Say, "You got it next time, bro. It was all you." The cliches. So you walk over there with him. He just told you he worked a 12-hour shift in construction, and he's all pepped up. He's got the energy of the world, He's got the world by its balls. He's got the world by its balls. He's got that. You don't have that. I don't have that. He's got it. This dude's got it. So you're like, okay, what? You start asking him. You don't have a gym bag here. What pre-workout did you take to get all this energy, man? So I just worked my 9 to 5, and I'm about freaking whooped. Took me an hour to get here and warm up just to do 225 here. And you're doing 315. He says, "I didn't take a pre-workout." You just say, "Huh, okay. This dude doesn't need caffeine. This dude doesn't need caffeine. to bench press 3 plates if he's gonna. So he gets all psyched up and gets on the bench, and he's doing bench with his tiptoes, not really worried about form. His elbows flare a little bit, and he tells you not to touch the bar as you spot him. So you don't. You leave it. And this dude was able to get 3 without your help. And you immediately think, what the heck drug is he on? What is he doing that I'm not doing? What has he got that I don't got? I put the work in. I'm technically bigger. I should be doing that weight. It should be me. You know what he's got that you don't probably got? It's the freaking mindset. Gotta summon my inner Eric Boogs. But it's true. He just told you he worked a 12-hour shift, no caffeine for pre-workout, and he's still stronger than you, and he's smaller. What could be possibly be the difference? I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, leverages. Oh, he's just built different. Oh, he's just stronger. But 9 times out of 10, it's the freaking mindset, guys. It's how you imagine yourself before you go into the gym. Because pre-workout and caffeine and motivation, they're the most necessary, unnecessary things. If that makes sense. I love caffeine. I love pre-workout. But is it that what's really getting you stronger? No. Because greats of the past did it way before there was caffeine drinks available already. They may even use other things, but that's another whole other topic. So, you start thinking in your head, what's he doing that I'm not doing? Is it his mindset? Do I got to change my I got to transform my frequency of what I think strength training really is? Do I have to actually change my mind to not use caffeine, not have to get hyped up? I just work a 9 to 5 at an office job, right? Getting to the gym shouldn't be as stressful. I should be stronger. You got to get it in your head that strength does come from the mind. It does come from the soul, and you express it physically. So I think mindset is very important when it comes to your bodybuilding and strength goals. You got to be like, you have to have the natural energy and tell yourself you have the natural energy at any time to come in and do this. If you're a morning lifter, if you lift in lunchtime where you have a natural lull, or you lift after work where you're pissed tired and you don't want to get off the couch even though you need to, change the mindset. Get a different aura. Change your frequency. Tune your radio frequency to higher levels of energy. You can do it by yourself. You have more energy in your pinky finger than what you think you do. So this particular lifter decides, I'm going to do that. I'm going to decide to think of myself more highly after work. I'm going to think of myself as stronger before coming in here. And the next week, International Chest Day rolls around. He got a new gym bag. He still drives his 10-year-old Camry. That's a good car. Yeah. He finds a parking spot in no time. And lo and behold, there's a bench ready and waiting for him. All because he changed his mindset and predetermined in his head that there would be an empty parking spot. There'd be an empty bench. He didn't have to warm up his shoulders as much. They felt better. He didn't take 3 scoops of his favorite pre-workout. And he was able to jump up 10 pounds on each side this workout for 5 without a spotter. It's because he changed his mindset. He changed how he felt going in. It worked for him. And he learned a lesson from someone with more energy, that was technically smaller, had better vibes, better frequencies. And this is how he's going forward with it. I think we can all learn a lesson from this guy. I know I can. I need to be better about that too. So, this wasn't really I guess not really an educational video, but just something I wanted to get off my chest here. But I'm going to sign off. Appreciate you guys viewing. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for coming with me with story time. See you guys next time.